Help me ducks, it's Simon here. How is everybody doing? It's been a while since I was on, I think last week maybe, or over the weekend perhaps, but it's been a while. But I just wanted to share this new deck with you, which has just arrived today, and I was really impressed because it was only ordered maybe a week ago. And I did pay for the kind of express delivery. The reason why I did that, and I've just realised I have not lit any incense. The reason why I did that is because one of the items that I bought here, which is the CS Tarot in the plastic edition, this is the third attempt to get it to me. So I ordered it out of birthday money last year, so that'll be last October, and it never arrived. And so I complained, and they sent it again, and that never arrived either. So they ended up issuing me with a refund. But I heard about this new deck from Conrad Steyn, who is the creator of the CS Tarot. And I went to check it out on Make Playing Cards, and I instantly ordered it. So I thought, while I'm there, I may as well get the CS Tarot in the plastic and try my luck again. Which, so let's put this one to one side for a second. I've got all of the CS Tarots, I think, you know, in different guises. This is the jumbo, as you can see here, the size. It's not as large as like the US Games giant, but it's a nice size to see the details of the cards. I've also got the little itty bitty mini one, which is naked and cut. And I love that too. This was gifted to me from a subscriber. I can't remember if I had permission to share the name or not, so I won't until I know that I do have that. And I've got, you know, a very special copy of the CS Tarot, which Conrad designed for me by including a special hermit card, which said the Hermit's Cave YouTube 10K, or the Roman numeral for 10,000 anyway, because it was when I reached 10,000 subscribers. He did it as a special for me, which was lovely, and it was gold gilded with black backs, which wasn't available at the time. I don't know if it is now. We always get these 2 extra art cards. So this is the plastic edition. I love the feel of the plastic edition. It's really weighty, but yeah, you can use these in the bath, on the beach, and they're just, I mean, look at the texture. Oh, I love this deck so much, and you've heard me mention this deck many times and why I love it so much, so I'm not going to talk about it other than say I can't believe finally I went with the kind of the burnt orange backs as well, because they come in the amber or the black, and I've got the other versions. So yeah, that's the one I went for. So that's the plastic CS Tarot, but that's not why we're here today. We are here today because of this little beauty. Now, this is called Pam's Old Deck, and it is the latest offering from Conrad. Can I just talk about these backs? Possibly one of my favorite tarot backs ever. I really love them. Let's have a close-up look at them. And you will have recalled, you know, recently I've showed quite a lot of vintage RWS decks. So one of my favorites, and this is what the conversation I was having with Conrad was, you know, one of my favorites at the moment is Los Scarabaeo's Tarot Vintage. I love it. It's in my work bag. It goes everywhere with me, with my little Cartomancer poker deck. It also goes everywhere with me. And I was thinking of getting a backup copy for it. And then Conrad mentioned these, and I was like, well, rather than get a backup copy of Tarot Vintage, maybe I get these and have these out on my working space. But look, at the backs. These are really beautiful. It's blue with this kind of gold crisscross pattern design. Really, really gorgeous. I love them. So yeah, so this is a vintage style RWS. The colours are more muted. The line work is still just as crisp and beautiful. We still get the colours that we're used to seeing. But what I like about this deck, and for what I could see from the images, and this is the first time I'm actually seeing it, is the fact that it does have that, a bit like Tarot Vintage, it has that aged effect without it being too heavy. And some that I've got, you know, are quite heavy in the vintage staining, and I think this is done just right, so it doesn't detract from the beautiful colours. So yeah, it is a standard tarot size deck because it is Make playing cards, and they have their tarot sizes as a standard, as you can see here, same size as US games. The card stock is one of my favorite anyway. I love Make playing cards card stock. This is lovely and smooth. It is durable. There's some nice flex in it. It's really, really nice. I need to get a nice little wrap or bag or something now to put this in, just to protect it. So what I'm going to do, let's have a close look at each of the cards. You don't really need me to talk about them because it's the RWS, and you know, there's a plethora of RWS videos out there, and if you're subscribed to my channel, take your pick. But of course here, you know, we don't have any sort of copyright on the front. It's still Pix's handwriting, calligraphy, however you want to term that. Some people say Pix's font, but it's not a font. It was actually, you know, it's her calligraphy, it's her handwriting, it's her paintbrush. So let's zoom in and have a look at these gorgeous cards. All right, so if you want any more information about this deck, if you see this deck and you like what you see, then just check out the description below. I will put a link to Conrad's page on Make playing cards, and you'll see everything there. You'll see the CS Tarot, you'll see some Marseille decks, and you'll see Pam's old deck, which is this one. I'm sure this is going to be as popular as the CS Tarot because there are many of us out there who love the RWS, and if like me, I can't get enough of them, and I love seeing the various iterations and what people are doing with it. And the vintage ones at the moment seem to be quite popular with Los Carabeo, US games, so as well as some overseas Europe sellers that are doing vintage variations as well. So here we have our Fool. I just love how crisp the line work is. It is really clear. Obviously we lose like the bright yellow at the background because this isn't representing like an aged tarot deck, but we still get the beautiful colors. So I really like that. And some people, you know, they don't like RWS with the garish bright yellows and blues and things like that. So if you're somebody who has messaged me many times saying I want to like the RWS but I struggle with the garish colors, maybe this is a deck for you because this is lovely. Cardstock, beautiful. As I said, backs, one of my favorites. You can see it a little bit better here now, close up. It's almost 3D effect. I love it. And yeah, so even though it's aged, we still get the lovely vibrant red of the robe and the flowers, the roses, just gorgeous. Our High Priestess is beautiful. I never tire of seeing different versions of RWS. And thank you to everybody who's watched. and commented on Still My Number One, which is a video I did a couple of weeks ago explaining why the RWS is still my my soul deck, and for your comments as well. And there's more of us than I realised. Quite a lot of people are commenting saying I absolutely agree and that they felt the same. So this is done so nice. I need to order, and I said this last time with the Tarot Vintage, the Winsor & Newton cinnamon, because I think it'll be really nice to kind of age the edges of this, just to finish it off. Oh, look at the Hermit. It's incredible having this kind of, on camera, it looks like it's a white background, but trust me, it's not. It's like, I wonder if I can tilt it and kind of show you. It's like a very light beige. You can just kind of see it coming out here, but it's different for the naked eye than it is on camera. And I've said that a few times before, but then when I've uploaded it, it comes out different again. So maybe it's just how it's looking as I'm looking at it through the camera. There's a lot happening in the city tonight. It's been very noisy with sirens and things. So what do you think, guys? I think, you know, we've seen quite a few, as I say, vintage type RWS decks, but I'm really liking this because it's, how can I say it? Some that are done saturate, and that's what I said about the US Games one. They really kind of desaturated the images, so where almost the deck was kind of like just sepia, or the staining, the aged effect is too strong, and it becomes quite difficult to make out the images. What Conrad's done here, I think, is just found that perfect balance between still having beautiful colours and line work, but still getting this aged effect and reducing, you know, some of the garish colours that so many people are off-put by. I love it. I really love it. Still got the oh shit squiggle. Judgment card. And the world. Oh, amazing. So I'm not going to go through every one. Well, I will actually, but what I'll do is, rather than talk, for the minors, because I know some people are like, oh, I want to see every card. So for the minors, what we'll do is I will shut up and just let you see the images, and we'll just have some music. So there you have it, Pam's old deck by Conrad Steyn. What can I say? He's done it again, hasn't he? He's created something really, really nice. I love Mate Playing Cards. I love their card stock anyway, but there isn't anything about this that I don't absolutely love. As I said, he's managed to find a way to have really clear lines, beautiful vibrant colors. I mean, I was like looking at the kind of the red in the stained glass window and our page, really clear, beautiful, but still have that vintage feel, and removed the garish colors. So I love it. I absolutely love it. So if you love it too, then head over to, like I did, head over to Mate Playing Cards, link is below, and grab yourself a copy and let me know your thoughts. I'm itching to know what people think. And Conrad, if you watch this, bravo, I love it, I really do. So thank you again for creating another version of the RWS that we can love and appreciate. All right, everybody, thank you for watching, and until next time, go in peace, namaste, and blessed be.